You made it. We're at the end of the second quarter. We're at the semester break. As we're in our last week of meeting before the end of the calendar year, and for winter break, we're going to kind of wrap up things. So, for our first semester, today's students will be assembling a portfolio presentation of sorts. What this amounts to is over the prior 20 weeks, you've had an opportunity to do exercises to develop your skills using programming, 2D, 3D, and a variety of processes of importing and exporting. Each of them has spiraled through some concepts, including individualizing your work. And so today, there's a rubric posted for you to put together your choice of either Google Slides or PowerPoint. If you do a Google Slides, I'll just give you a heads up that eventually you're going to want to put it into PowerPoint, because PowerPoint provides you an opportunity to generate a movie. And ultimately, what we want to have is a video that shows your work from the whole year. If you're not in someday this week, you need to get something to me in terms of a note as soon as you can. I can give you an exemption if you've had calendar conflicts or excused absences on this project, but it's really designed to raise your grade. All we need is the meat of the presentation is going to be 8 different slides. They should have one or more images explaining something, demonstrating something about what you've learned this semester. It could be sample code. It could be some details on your logo creation. It could be any one of the Photoshop projects, one of the Mudbox projects, one of the 3ds Max projects. All you need is 8 individual images and or slides, but you can put more than one image on it if you want to simplify perhaps all of the primitive work that you did on one slide. Once the meat of the presentation is put together, you'll be putting a cover slide in. You'll find the instructions for that in the rubric. Make sure you clearly indicate who you are, when you did the work, and what you did the work for. In addition, I'd like you to find a quote of some type that means something to you. Could be from a historical figure, could be somebody who's a technology leader, and I'd like you to put that quote on the front. Then I'd like you to add a summary at the back. So with the 8 slides in the middle and one cover, total of 9, you need one more slide, which is a summary. And we're going to kind of call that looking back, looking forward. In that, in the summary at the end, I'd like a recap of some of the things that you've learned. You could talk about how your typing speed got better. You could talk about how many new technologies you've tried. Remember, ONLINE GDB, perhaps Google Classroom, Schoology, Zoom, and it doesn't have to be limited to what's going on in this class. We're in a very interesting time, and I think we're trying together, and people that try together get through trying times. So try to get the essence of what it's been like for you. And on that same slide, perhaps use a 2-column layout, talk about what you're looking forward to in the next semester. As you know, we're going to be getting into the game engine. In fact, the work that we're starting after today is going to be accounted for in the third quarter. Now, speaking of accounting, that's really what this project amounts to. Is all we're going to do is tally up the projects you've done and put them into a meaningful order for you. Again, this is your portfolio, so I'm not going to interpret your style or your artisticness, but I do have rubrics posted for you, and if you pay attention to those, any student who does the work, meets the rubric, gets it turned in properly and on time, will get the points. Simple as that. Because remember, you earn your grades, they're not given to you. If you have any questions, I'll be online. Yet this is a time for you to maybe go into the old Google Classroom from quarter 1 or from quarter 2 and look at those. As you finish up your portfolio, I'd like you to join the quarter 3 classroom. There is a posting here, but don't join it until you're done with your portfolio. Quarter 3 is just getting set up. The kickoff project for tomorrow has been posted, but not the video yet. So we won't be working ahead so that you stay focused and aren't distracted on what you're doing for your wrap-up for the first semester. It's been an interesting and rewarding semester for me. I hope you found it to be true as well. Looking forward to next semester, getting into the core game engine, game dynamics, mechanics. There's a lot more to learn, and everything we covered in the first semester is going to position you for success in the second semester. I want to personally take a minute and say thank you and to wish you the very best as we celebrate the holiday season and again, what is the most unusual and trying times. So please be safe, be smart, be kind, and let me know how I can help. Thank you.